Hello, I'm the Charlotte The Magpie Mama, and today I'm just going to be having a little chat about routine. And I was asked about this recently, about routine, because I've got 5 children. People expect that I know exactly what I'm talking about. If only they knew. Yeah, I still have to kind of learn everything as I kind of go along, because every child is totally different. Every child brings new challenges, new things they throw at you, and you're just like, oh, where's the manual for that one? Anyway, with routine, it's one of those things where I think it's just totally overrated. It really is. Right from the first day when I had my first son, people had come up to me, people I'd never even met before, and people in the supermarkets going, oh, is he sleeping well? Have you got him into routine now? And I was just like, huh? Routine? What? I barely remember my own name, let alone kind of being able to schedule some sort of special routine for him. But I do understand how sometimes people do what you do have a need for it, and that's because, you know, you go from your busy work environment, you know, lots of things you have to do, places you have to be on certain days, that kind of thing, and you get handed your brand new little person. Well, handed, that's exactly how it is. Your first one, you get handed. 5th one, dragging it out yourself. Woohoo, baby! Was that just me? Anyway, so yeah, so you get your baby, and it's like a whole different world. You know, you're there with this small person. You're thinking, what on earth am I going to do with this person? I'm just like, I've got to look after it. What do I do? What do I do with my time? And when your days are starting from like 5 o'clock in the morning, they're like the longest days in your life. I'm not saying it's awful, you know, it's beautiful, it's an amazing thing to be a mum, but it's also really boring sometimes, and it can be really long and really tedious, and you think, oh God, when will this end? But we do love them, you know. I'm not saying we don't love them, I'm not saying that. Children, if you're watching, Mummy loves you. Mummy loves you. Mwah. Anyway, so this is where the kind of routine kind of thing starts to take a hold. So I've come up with a little suggestion for different ways to kind of think about it, and it's just a case of reframing it. I did a bit of a chart. I do like a bit of a chart. So my ideas are actually having 3 sets of things. So it's having routine, rhythm, and ritual. Now I'll start with ritual. So rituals, these are the little treats. These are things that you do on certain occasions. Like on a Friday, you might go for a coffee, phone your mum, go see a friend, those kind of things. And you might do something at home kind of for yourself. Like if I've got a blue day, I like to I light candles, I burn incense, drink hot chocolate, those kind of things. It's like a little self-care ritual. It's like a little present for yourself. You know, you're acknowledging the fact that maybe things aren't quite right, you don't quite know why, but it's okay. You just do your little ritual and you just get through it. Rhythm. So rhythms, these are an order of things. So this is what we do instead of having a bedtime routine, we have a bedtime rhythm. So it's a little bit different. So the timings don't matter at all. So if we've been out all day and we got back late and we want everyone to go to bed, everyone would still know what kind of things are going to happen. So they'd still have a cup of milk, and they'd clean the teeth, wash the face, have a story, get into bed. So they know that those things are going to happen, and that's good for them and it's good for us. And then you've got your routines. So your routines, these are more like things that kind of make life easier, or things that have to happen at a certain time. So say if you worked evenings, you know, everyone had to be in bed by a certain time, then you'd want more of a structured routine for that. If not, then you know, you might be better off sticking it in a rhythm type of thing. So routine, so for the routines I like to think of meal planning. Now that's something that if we actually got around to doing it, that would make our lives easier. So that's like stir fry Monday, pasta Tuesday, baked potato Wednesday, those kind of things. So as a routine, that would make your life easier because it'd help with your shopping, help with your cooking, your timings, all those kind of things. Another thing like your cleaning schedule. No cleaning, ooh. But you know, it's got to be done. So if you had like a cleaning schedule, so you clean the bathroom on a Monday, you vacuumed on a Tuesday, that type of thing. So that would kind of give you slots where you know that was definitely going to happen, so that you've got a better chance of your house being a little bit tidy, even if it's just on a Tuesday. So they're really good kind of things to do. And also, as well as kind of doing them for your everyday tasks like that, think of like places you want to go and things that you want to do. So setting yourself up, if you get a little bit of paper, I started doing this a little bit earlier as well, and did yourself 3 columns. So routine, rhythm and ritual. And think about the things that go on in your week. So what sort of things do you do? So do you like always go see your granny on a Wednesday, or always go to the park on a Friday, those kind of things? So if you get those written down into your onto your bit of paper, so those kind of things that you do as a routine regularly, and then write down the things that you could do as a rhythm. So like your bedtime plans for the little ones. So instead of thinking, oh God, this has all got to happen by 7 o'clock, oh disaster happens, you can think, oh actually it doesn't matter, because what I can actually do is these things will happen just whenever though. And what it's all about is it's about being fluid, kind of being a little bit more relaxed in your parenting, and it's about kind of nurturing yourself and looking after yourself as well, because although routines, you know, can be really good for some people for some things, actually for other people it can be really stressful. So it's something that's supposed to make your life easier actually makes your life more stressful, and you know that's no good for anyone. It's no good for you, it's no good for children. So working on the routine, ritual and rhythm kind of plan, it's a lot better, you know, it's a lot more fluid, it's a lot more relaxed. And as well as all that, it can actually help you kind of structure your week. So if you're someone at the moment who has none of this, no routine, no nothing, and you just kind of, it's a bit like free falling, you know, you go with the flow, but actually that can be stressful as well, because you don't always know kind of what you're going to be doing week to week, day to day. So if you're that kind of person, maybe you'd like to kind of have a think about doing these kind of things and seeing if it helps. You know, I like to think of it as kind of breaking your day into 4 slots. So you've got your morning one there, so depending on what time your children get up, and then you've got your kind of morning to lunchtime one there. So if they got up at 6 o'clock, so you'd have your 6 till 9 would be your first slot, and then you'd have your 9 to 12 as your second, then your 12 to 3 your third, and then your 3 till 6 your fourth. You can add a fifth as well if you want, it's up to you. And so what you want to do with those 4 slots is you want to have 2 as rest periods and 2 as activities. And if you look at your whole week, you can build each day into 4 slots and then have 2 rests and 2 activities. Now that way you always know that there's going to be something that you're going to be doing. So it gives a little bit of structure to your day. This is mainly for first time mums, when you've got this open stretch of 9 months of maternity leave to look forward to, and you're going, what am I going to do? I can't stand it, I want to go back to work. But if you know that you've kind of structured yourself a little bit of time and you filled it a little bit, actually maybe not quite so scary, you know, it means you can do it, you can get through it. So I'd like to see how you get on with this. You know, is this a good idea? What do you think? You know, is it something you could try? Do you think it's something that's going to help your week? I'd really love to know. I'd love to, if you want to pop something in the comments, tell me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Just press the red button, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. See you later. Bye.